Hello everyone, I'm your boy BenBoy, and welcome to The Crew 2. Now, this was a game that I had overlooked, mainly because there were other games that I wanted to play in its place, as well as I didn't really like the first Crew, but let me assure you, they upped the stakes in this game so far. Like, it is ridiculous. So today, I'm just gonna show you guys around the game, show you guys some of the races. This is the awesome AFK mode that the game goes into. It is absolutely gorgeous. Right now I am sitting in the 2012 Dodge Charger SRT8 with my own custom SRT livery. As you can see, I got the little Daytona stripes there with the half circle cut off, says SRT, very nice. Designed it myself. I also have a Pennsylvania State Police livery that I made myself because a lot of people have made police liveries, but none of them were PA State Police. So I made my own custom little livery. I'll show that off maybe in another video. Got the lovely SRT rims, but this car is not the sole reason why we are here. I'm going to show you guys basically kind of what this game is about, and that is driving cars, but not just driving cars, but driving all kinds of cars, boats, and planes. So I'm going to give you guys kind of a little bit of, I guess you could call it a demo. With that being said, how I'm going to do this is, if we open up the map here, which by the way, I love this map. You can zoom out, you can zoom in, you can zoom in all the way and see me sitting there in my little car. And then I can zoom out and go all the way out. And this is the game world. This right here, this is me. I'm zoom back in again. Right down here. Right here is me and my car. My lovely Dodge Charger. Right here is me and my Dodge Charger. This is the entire game map. It is a full abridged, I'm going to say abridged because it's not obviously the entire United States, or else, you know, we'd be crashing systems left and right. That would be nearly impossible to fully model and render. It would take years and years of development. But this is an abridged, fully rendered 3D United States of America. So we have Miami. Down here I believe is Dallas. Yep, there's Dallas. We have Nashville, Amarillo, Santa Fe over there on the left. We have Washington, D.C., New York. Down there, you can't really see it in the bottom left here. I'm putting it in the bottom left. In the bottom left there is St. Louis. We have Chicago, Detroit, and then we have more northern areas up here, probably where you can find some mountains and stuff. We got Detroit, Chicago. What else do we got? We got Salt Lake City, Utah. We have, I believe this is San Francisco? Yeah, San Francisco. Right here's the Golden Gate. So we have that. And then up here even further, we have Seattle. With like little towns in between here. Sacramento is the little town there. Yeah, so there is a bunch to see in this game. So I'm going to give you guys a little demo of just right around how this game works. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take a drive from Miami up to let's say we'll go to Washington. So we'll take a drive from Miami up to Washington. I'm mainly gonna use the Charger. We'll go about halfway in the Charger, and then we'll take the other half in my lovely Dodge Challenger Hellcat, which I absolutely love to death. I love both of these cars. The Hellcat does have a custom livery on it, but I did not make it. I do not have the patience to actually recreate the Hellcat logo on the side of my car, but luckily somebody on the internet did it for me. So we're going to head up to Washington. At Washington, we're going to switch to planes, and we're going to head up to Detroit, and then at Detroit we're gonna hop off into the water and I'll show you guys some boat stuff. So let's just experience the drive to Washington DC ourselves. Now we'll go right out. So as you can see right here is the White House. So for those of you psyched for Fallout 76, you're gonna be seeing the White House in that game too, because this is where that game is gonna take place. So we're going to place our waypoint right here at the intersection there. And I hope that the waypoint actually worked. Okay, it did work. It's actually drawing a route. This game isn't perfect. There are some bugs. Like, for example, sometimes your GPS route will just cut a straight line through all terrain, so you kind of have to get there yourself. But without further ado, I'm just going to start the drive, maybe talk to some of you guys, you know, cut out boring parts, see the sights, you know, all that jazz. Now, let's listen here to this car. One of the main reasons I got this car, and the reason why I was drawn to this car... Oh, that guy's in a beautiful Corvette, I believe that was. The main reason why I was drawn to this game was the sound of specifically this car. Just listen to this. I don't know if you guys have known anyone who owns a Dodge Charger, but this is almost exactly what they sound like. Oh, there's a General Lee. What's up, guys? I like his Mustang. He's got a drift Mustang there. The camera controls are kind of crappy in this game, sorry. That guy's got a drift Mustang. Whoop. Don't want to hit his car. But listen to this Charger. Holy crap, dude. I love this. We're already going 120, almost 130. Oh my god, just this car is just amazing. So I show you guys some driving mechanics here. I don't really know how to describe it. It's not like GTA by any means. It's a little bit more, it's a little bit, in my opinion, realistic than GTA, but that's not to say that the driving in this game is very realistic. It's very kind of 50-50 with this game, to be honest. You know, I actually have no idea. Ooh, oh god, sorry dude. I actually have no idea how the audio of this car stacks up with my own personal voice, so I'm actually going to pull over here for a minute and just make sure that I'm not too quiet over the car, or that the car is too loud. Alright, so I am back. The audio was fine, except I decided to turn the game down just a little bit, because it wasn't quite overpowering my voice, but it just didn't sound... You know, my voice wasn't easily heard. So yeah, we're gonna continue our drive up here. That man is dead. So yeah, there's a few different vehicles that you can drive in this game. I will prioritize situation over just the cars that I drive. So if we come across a dirt road that the game wants me to take, then I'll switch to my dirt bike. As a matter of fact, I might actually go out of my way to do some off-roading. Just to show off, you know, all the cars you can get in this game. Dead. I just died there. But, so, this car right here is a street racer. As you can obviously tell, this vehicle is very good on the street. So is my Challenger Hellcat, but there are different classifications of vehicles and races in this game that I believe they call disciplines. I believe that's what they call them. And these different disciplines, you know, range from street racing to drag racing to off-roading to you name it. They're absolutely, you know, everywhere and anywhere. There's supercars, hypercars, which I'm guessing are either supercars, and I'm just separating them for no reason, or there is actually a super and hypercar sides. There's touring cars, there's drift cars. There's so much to this game, and I would love to show it all off to you guys right now. But I don't think I'll be able to show all of it off because there's just so much to this game. And dead. Just killed a family of 5. There's just so much to this game that there's not enough. Oh, that lady almost died. There's just so much to this game that I don't think I'll be able to show you all immediately right off the bat, but I will show you guys my... Ooh, God. I will show you guys my Hellcat and Charger, as well as my plane and boat. Now, I do not have any planes or boats other than... Oh, God, that... I probably shouldn't have done that. I do not have any other planes or boats other than the default things, if I can talk correctly. The default things that the game gives you right off the bat. So just to explain this game a little bit, at the bottom there, that bar that you see there that has a little F next to it, the F stands for famous. I'm currently the famous rank in this game, and every single time I get a near miss or drive oncoming lanes or drive 200 plus miles an hour, I get followers, and these followers are basically experience. So basically this game kind of runs off of like a social media vibe. It's the same thing with the currency. The currency is actually like this weird Bitcoin symbol, so it's kind of weird. But yeah, I believe we have now left Florida, and we seem to be in the Midwest. Mid-East? Uh-oh. Oh, I leveled up to star. Alright. So look, there's the Bitcoin stuff. How does it feel to be a star? I mean, it feels pretty good, but you kind of interrupted the recording. But yeah, I love how the game leaves off right where I was, too. It's absolutely amazing. So, what is considered halfway to Washington at this point? Am I quite at that point yet? Am I quite halfway? We'll drive up through, I'll pull over and exchange vehicles. But yeah, this game is massive, but yeah, that's the ranking system in this game. As you can see, you have a speedometer and a minimap that if I hit up on the D-pad, it becomes a bigger minimap. And yeah, we have 16 miles left on the drive to... Oh, 16 miles left on the drive. There's a player off to my right. Don't know what he's doing. Hi, buddy. Don't know where he is or what he's doing, but hey, how's it going? Yeah, this Charger sounds absolutely amazing. So I believe we are approaching Daytona now. Just like with the Charger, once we take off with the Challenger, I'm gonna just go smashing, see how fast we can go. Stuff like that. Alright, so we are now in Daytona. Is there a gas station around here? Nope, but there's a fast food joint. Just as good. Alright, so we're going to pull in here the fast food joint. Yum yum food, grab a bite to eat. Alright. So now we are going to switch from our lovely Charger 2012 Charger SRT to our 2017 Challenger SRT Hellcat. This thing is an absolute god. Look at this. This is the closest thing that I could find to a B5 blue, and I put it in a nice chrome B5 blue color. Got the little Hellcat logos here. So, let's start her up and see what she sounds like. Oh, that car. Listen to that. Alright, let's get this show on the road. Oh my god, lovely car. We've already blown past 60 miles an hour already. We are 129, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, Oh, these are someone's gonna die speeds. 195, 196 it seems to be topping out at. Just about. Oh god. Alright, I should probably... Oh, dead. But yeah, no. So there we go. There's how fast the Hellcat can go. So we're gonna finish the rest of the drive on the Hellcat. If you hear that binging noise, that is actually a very interesting system that this game has. It's a supply cache system, where if you follow the bings, it'll lead you to a little supply cache where it will give you parts for your vehicles. Every vehicle in this game has upgradable parts to it, with varying numbers of upgrade points, I guess you could call it. It helps your overall number to your car, and that number is like how powerful or how well equipped your car is. Oh my god, look at that backfire when I slow down. The downshift is amazing on this thing. And so yeah, so it gives you like the number, which is like the quality of gear, and then it gives you the rarity of gear in the different colors. Here, I'll show you an example. So for example, on this Hellcat, if you go to performance, I have a lot of green gear, the max of which is, I believe, this 246. So these are all green gear, all right around there. Now, that isn't the only tier of item. As you can see on my Charger, I have some purple, or pink, I guess it technically is. Some pink, some blue, and then I believe it's on my Mustang. No. Maybe the Aston Martin? No. I have quite a few cars here. I'm not going to show them all off right now, but you get the idea. There's colored rarity to the different gear items that you can get in this game, which I think is really cool. And as far as I know, it's random spawn. You will always be dropped loot in the classification of car that you are in when you receive the loot. So for example, if I'm in this Hellcat, the loot that it's gonna drop if I go searching for that crate is going to be street racer, is going to be street race car. It's going to be street class mods because I found it in a street car. If I had switched to a drag car, it would be in a drag car, or a drag car, rally car parts, so on and so forth. So I believe we are somewhere in the Bayou-ish area, somewhere in Louisiana. It may seem like, well, Ben, it says that you're 9 point almost 10 right there. It says that you're almost 9 miles away from DC. How the hell are you in Louisiana? Well, again, like I said, it's a collapsed version of the United States. So, so stuff is a lot closer than it is in real life. It's still a massive open world, but a lot of stuff is a lot closer than it would be in real life. I'm hoping that maybe I get a chance to take an off-road trail, maybe show you guys an off-road car, but something tells me that that's not going to happen with the way that these this waypoint track is going to go. But all right, let's smash this boy again. Let's get it up to top speed. As you can see, I also put the wide body fenders on this. You can. It actually comes stock without the wide body fenders, but I thought this is a freaking hell. Oh god, off-roading it in a Hellcat. Oh god. Alright, back on track. Anyway, as I was saying, who owns a freaking Hellcat that doesn't have the wide body kit on it? That's what I want to know. I mean, if you're out there, more power to you, but every Hellcat that I've seen online and stuff has these wide body kit wheel arches, the extensions of the wheel well. So, I mean, all of which I've seen have them. So, I think that's actually a feature. Oh god, almost missed my exit because I'm flying down the road at 150. All of which are very, I believe it is a feature of the Hellcat for the wide body kit. There is no wide body kit for the Charger, I believe. There might be something similar to it, but it's not actually like a wide body kit like the Challenger can get. And there is not a Dodge Demon in the game, however, I am working towards getting it. There isn't really a dodge demon in the game, however, there is a version of the Challenger Drag, which people are saying has the acceleration and the top speed when fully upgraded to basically be the demon. So, when I get the Challenger Drag, I'm going to make that boy a dodge demon, because it would be so badass to own a demon in this game. I'm gonna put chromatic paint. I'm gonna put colored chrome paint on it like I did with this car, except that instead of the Hellcat blue, I'm gonna go with a demon red. It's gonna look so nice. Just trying not to crash the car up, ding it up. I gotta work on my safe driving in this game, as I hit a fucking pole. But I have to work on my safe driving in this game. I'm not the safest driver in this game. Whenever I race, I have to keep reminding myself to focus on the driving and not the other racers. Because I'm very competitive at this game for some reason. And I don't like to come in anything less than first place on these story mode races, so. Gotta slow up a little bit. I believe we are on the outskirts of Washington now. Is that the Pentagon? Is the Pentagon in this game? I think that's the Pentagon. Wait, is that actually the Pentagon? Oh my god, it is. It's the Pentagon. That's so cool. I didn't know that they had the Pentagon in this game. We're gonna have to actually, like, properly visit there sometime. Maybe you can get into the center of the Pentagon and drive around. Through like a smashable gate or something. Jesus, that would be unsafe. Some random dude in his Hellcat just smashing through a gate at the Pentagon and driving around in their courtyards. Ooh, dinging this boy up. Oh, there was a rally track back there, but we'll continue on because we're on the outskirts of Washington finally. The good old city of Washington. Now, I believe that there are a few more cities in this game than there were in the first crew. I'm not sure if Washington was in the first crew, but I'm gonna put it to you this way. I don't remember visiting it in the first crew, and I remember I made it a goal of mine in the first crew when I had it. Even though I didn't like the first crew, I still explored the map in the first game, and I made it a goal to visit every major city. And this is a major city, and I don't remember this from the first game, so maybe it's new in this one, who knows? But yeah, we're just kind of slowly, very casually flying down the streets of Washington at about 100. I missed my turn, but no problem. We'll still get out front of the White House. Don't worry about that. We'll just take a left here. There she is, boys. The White House. Or no, this isn't the... Wait. Have I been calling this the White House this whole time? Have I seriously been calling this the White House this whole time? This is the Capitol building, not the White House. Ben, you're a freaking idiot. The White House is... Do they even have the White House? Wait, do they even have the White House? Yeah, there's the White House. I have no clue what I'm talking about. There's the White House. I don't know why I was calling this Capitol building the White House. But really quick, I want to mention I found a little Easter egg in this game. At the Capitol building, if you look into the grass from top down, what is that made in dirt? That right there, ladies and gentlemen, is the Assassin's Creed logo. Made out of the grounds of the Capitol building. Right there's the Capitol building. I'm in front of it. This is behind it. I think that's funny. I think that's really cool. So you guys are about to see a really cool feature of this game, and that is the Insta Swap feature. Now, whatever, you can have a favorited ground vehicle, a favorited water vehicle, and a favorited air vehicle. And whatever vehicle you have favorited, you can insta switch to by clicking down the right thumbstick and holding the thumbstick in the direction of one of these buttons. So I will show you here with the plane. So if I park up here in the grass, you can see some AI planes flying over there. So if we hit this and we hold up, I am now a plane! And all of my rotatey glory. Right, so here we go, lifting off. Boom. We've taken off in the plane. Alright, now that we've taken off in the plane, it is time to mark good old Detroit. Why am I talking about landing and taking off? We can insta-swap in this game. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna fly right over Detroit and drop right in the ocean right here. Let's go. It may take a little while to load. Especially in the air. I understand that, you know, it's a feature and that it should be polished since it's in the game, but the airplanes aren't quite polished yet, and the reason why I say that is because, like, there's the White House underneath us now, which I mistakenly misidentified the White House, the Capitol building as the White House. But yeah, no, the planes are a little bit buggy, and by a little bit buggy, I don't mean that... Okay, yeah. This just goes for map reference size. We just left Washington, D.C., and right there is New York. I mean, it's not that great of a distance. And if you look way off into the distance there, I believe that there is, where we came from. I think. Actually, I don't think so. Maybe. Maybe you can make it out. But yeah, no, the planes, when switching from menus and stuff, can be a little bit buggy and slow. But the flying feels great. You can do loops, knife flight. You know, you can do all this stuff fairly easily. The flying in this game feels really great. You can do back loops and outside. You can do inside loops and outside loops. Down there is something. Oh my god, it is a giant digger. I've never seen this before. Oh my god, and it actually mines. That's pretty cool. But anyway, this plane is actually a little bit slower than I remember. I'm only doing like 150-ish. So, a great feature that every single vehicle in this game has, not just planes, not just boats, but also cars, everything has this feature, is if you press X, nitrous. As you see in the bottom left there next to my speedometer, that little lightning bolt, that's my nitrous supply. So you basically use it until it runs out, or, you know, whatever, and then it charges. And also, a tooltip, I can press L to... Oh, that's cool, I do have smoke trails. Apparently you can press the left stick and leave smoke trails. Didn't know that. Cool. This game world is just absolutely beautiful. I mean... Look at that. You can see the mountains over there, and there's another city over there. I believe that's Chicago. And then farther off over there, I don't remember what that is. Salt Lake, maybe? I don't remember what it said that town was. But right over my plane, like literally right over my cockpit there, way off in the distance, is another city. There's Chicago, and we're coming up on Detroit here. So you can see, it's not that huge of a map. Back there is New York, and we can still see Washington where we came from. So, as you can see, it's still not that huge of a map, but it's still significantly big. It's still significantly sized. Like, this game world is so much bigger than GTA, and you know, Rockstar did a really great job at making the Grand Theft Auto game world feel like immersive and full of life. But even though this game isn't quite immersive and full of life, I mean, it has pedestrians, it has other cars driving around pretty frequently, it has wildlife that spawns and actually quite frequently runs out in front of you if you're off-roading. Sometimes on rural roads like the one below me, they might run across the road pretty easily, like cows and stuff. It's been known to happen. So, oh, almost died on some telephone poles. I should probably gain a little bit of altitude. Yeah. But here's some swampland. I don't know, is Detroit, is that... Are there marshlands like that near Detroit? Okay, we're getting a lot closer now. So let's fly high up. Let's get some speed. Or some altitude. Think we're high enough yet? I think we're high enough. Alright, let's level out. And 3, 2, 1. Boat. We're a flying boat. Boof. That's so fun. I love doing that. And here we are. We made it to Detroit. So you guys saw Detroit from up above when I was flying in. Here's the shoreline again. So cool. I absolutely love the way... Oh, that's a wall. Oh. I absolutely love the ways that you can get around in this game. It's absolutely phenomenal. Alright. Look at that arc. I just went straight up and just fell in a boat. Like, you see that little... Hold on. You see that little, if you look at my little line there, like right here, that little divot is where you can tell is right where I switched, and then the boat just started falling. Alright, so we're gonna go on boat from Detroit back down to New York. And we're gonna park up right at the tip of, I believe, Manhattan. Is where this technically is. Right? Manhattan? This right here is Manhattan? Or is this Manhattan? I think this is supposed to be Manhattan, because Times Square is right somewhere around here. Right here. This is Times Square in this game. So, I believe this middle island is Manhattan. So yeah, let's take a boat ride down to Manhattan. So here's a cool thing about boats. You can kind of cruise at about 140. You can hold the analog stick back, and you can see the little engine in the back down there. I don't know if you can see that. It'll lift back, and you'll do kind of a bit more speed. So I'm going from like about 140 to like 145-ish. And then if I tilt it forward, I go slow. Which is useful when going through slow areas, like right here, when I need to find out where the hell I'm going. Okay, yeah, I'm not even close to where I should be turning in at. Oh god, that's land. Oh, we powered it. We powered through it. More land. More land. We powered through it. Hello, other boat. As I looked completely the wrong way because the camera controls are weird. And whoosh. Come on, baby. Make it. Make it. Yeah. Ground time. Alright, is this our turn in? No, see, it's kind of straight lining me. This is where, yeah, okay, now it's showing me where I want. See that straight line stuff where it just kind of curves you and tells you to go where you don't want to go? Alright, so we are approaching on our turn that heads in towards New York. It's this opening right here. I'm gonna not aim the analog stick just so I can go a little bit slower. Now, sometimes you will encounter AI racers as well as real players in this game. I've found that AI racers are actually a bit more common than real players, at least in my experiences so far. Nice, beautiful boat ride through this countryside. I think this game is absolutely beautiful. I was talking to some people on Discord a little while ago who are real sticklers for I can get through here, for graphics, and they were pushing the PS4 hard. They're like, oh, the PS4 looks like shit, you know, you can only get good graphics on the PC. And I mean, not really. I mean, look at this interior view. This is just amazing looking. Like, look at look at the water on the windshield, on the little like glass shield here. I mean, these views are absolutely stunning, and you can go in interior view on every car and plane too. It's absolutely amazing. These numbers actually change? Okay, no. The numbers on the dash don't actually change, but the dials do. And the little touchpad down there. Oh god, rocks. I shouldn't look away, but I'm looking away. Gonna get a little bit of first-person boat action here. And under the bridge. Oh, look, it's like a castle or something over there. That's cool. We'll go visit that at some point. Little sawmill there. And thread the needle. There's a waterfall right here. Nope, no waterfall. It just sharply curves down. And here we are on the northern side of New York. So we're going to hit this and we're going to switch to the Charger now. And we're on the road in the Charger, just like that. Absolutely amazing. I absolutely adore this game. So yeah, I guess we're just gonna ride in the Charger until we get to Times Square. Let's get some interior view of the Charger here. Here we go. Get some Charger interior view. These would be really great roads to go drifting on. Look at how sharp these curves are right here. I could easily drift these roads in my Mazda. Maybe another video for another time. Speaking of which, let me know in the comments down below, as well as leaving a like on the video. Leave a like on the video if you want to see more of this game, and let me know in the comments down below what you'd like to see me do next with different vehicles and whatnot. Again, I'm so sorry, but I'm in the process of getting the Dodge Demon. I know that that's probably a car that a lot of people want to see, because it's the new... I mean, I'm a huge Dodge fanatic, and any other Dodge fanatic out there can tell you that the Demon is probably one of the coolest, if not the coolest car that Dodge has out right now, because it's the new muscle. It's their new, I guess, OP car, if you want to call it that. And the interior on these cars just looks absolutely amazing. Like, they truly did a good job at modeling these interiors and whatnot for this game. I'm actually not sure exactly where Times Square is. Yeah, watch out, people. So right now we're driving through somewhere. I don't know New York. I don't live here either. I know that Nags lives here. But other than Nags living here, I don't know anything else about it. I believe this is Middle Park, where I'm at right now. I believe I'm just outside of Middle Park. Actually, I don't believe I am. I know that I am, because I did a drag racing event here a little while ago. I believe the drag racing event is the one up here on the left. It was like a Red Bull sponsor event. So, yeah. Ooh, Jesus. I'm getting some GTA 4 flashbacks, man. Holy crap. Yeah, there's a player here. Oh, God. Let's go see what the player's up to. See what he's driving around. Oh, God. Rather take it into the dirt than wreck it. See what he's in. I remember this road. This was one of the roads that I drifted. Ooh, he's got a... What is that? I don't know what that is, but I know it's the Progen T20 in GTA. Anywho. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Times Square. And to answer my buddy's Brett question as well as a question of my own, yes, this game has police. However, they are only in the form of vehicles, really, that are kind of parked. And when you run into them, nothing happens. Nothing. No cops, no, like, nothing. Nothing really special happens when you hit the police cars. I found one up in St. Louis, and I hit it. And nothing really happens. That's how I figured out, you know, why there's no functioning police in this game. So the last, but certainly not least thing that I want to show you guys is something called photo mode in this game. So just like Spider-Man, the new Spider-Man game that came out, this also has a photo mode. So if left on the D-pad, it will bring me into photo mode, which is basically just a standstill, like, hey, you know, everything freezes while I take a picture, sort of thing, you know. A photo mode, literally. It's, you know, kind of run-of-the-mill video game thing at this point, especially these newer ones with great graphics. And so you can bring up the little thing here, turn off the logo, because that shit's annoying. And so you could do a lot of things. You can edit the zoom, the tilt of the camera. You turn the grid on and off. I don't know why you'd want the grid on. You can turn up the mud on your vehicle. So you can make it look like the Charger just went through a huge rally dirt track. And it looks super dirty and nice. Or you can turn up the damage and make it look like it, make it look like the car version of a Pug, if you will. You can turn the driver on and off, the headlights on and off, other players on and off, and traffic on and off. Environment, you can turn animals on and off, as well as adjust the time of day, and the weather, and pedestrians, exposure, brightness, saturation, blur effects, and the post effects. One of my favorites is the sepia car? Or no, the what is it? Oh no, it's not under colorize, it's under style. I like the car noir. So it sets everything in like a very black and white noir, you know, old-timey setting, except your car is the only thing in color. And it is super nice to look at. Really accentuates the car. See, look, this is another player, I believe. And this player, or maybe it's another AI. You know what, maybe it's an AI. Maybe cars that are inhabited by AIs are also in color. Yeah, other cars that are inhabited by AIs are in color, but it looks super nice because the car is in color. Night vision, negative. You can turn on noise, and you can turn the noise way up or way down. So if you want to go for some, like, oh, you can turn on VHS, or you can pixelate it. Wait, what? So if I heavily pixelate it, does it look like I'm playing like an old style video game? Oh my god, dude, that is so sick. It's like I'm playing The Crew, but it's like 2002 on the PS2. That's so funny. Or look, guys, it's like Halo 2 graphics. Actually, that's more like Halo 2 graphics. But dude, it's like if this game was on last gen. Holy crap. What else can we do with this thing? Grain? Oh, you can edit the film grain. Turn it off. Alright, frame. You got all kinds of nice little frames. My personal favorite is grunge. Just because, I don't know, gives it a nice look. But yeah, so that's photo mode. And I think that's really gonna do it, guys. This was a ton of fun to record, and I hope you guys found it a ton of fun to watch. Why is my light blinking? There we go. It's a ton of fun to record. I hope you guys found it a ton of fun to watch. I am definitely planning on making more videos of this game, so definitely be psyched to see at least a few more videos of this game. The real test to see if I'm going to be uploading a crap ton of this game is how you guys receive this video. If you guys give it a lot of thumbs up, give it a lot of love, you know, comment down below your ideas, and you shall see them fruition in the next video. You know, whoever comments an idea for a video that we could do in this game, I will put your comment up on screen at the beginning of the video, just to, you know, give kudos to those people who gave us the idea. Us meaning me and anyone else that I will be playing this game with in the future. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But anyways, that's gonna do it for me this time, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you guys found this video entertaining, because I actually had a blast recording this, you know, driving around the boats and the planes. This game is a whole barrel of fun. But anyways, I've been your boy Ben Boy, and as always, I will see you all in the next activity. Bye bye.